VIP. Let's kick it.
Welcome back. You're in the cheap seats. Well, we need to be sitting in that Mustang when that comes on.
This is, yeah, that's perfect.
Little Ice Baby there in the 5.0.
5.0.
The rag top down.
Yeah.
We are at Jim Xamis Ford in Lincoln, located 2301 Woodlawn Road on Lincoln's west side, for their huge anniversary celebration going on today till 2. Free food, bounce house, dunk tank, ponies,
We're giving
free
away
prizes.
Super soakers.
The Lisa the Prize Girl should be on her way in here to
popcorn.
Free Mustangs. Just kidding.
Santa Claus giving you a ride in Mustangs.
Yeah.
What?
He's looking at one there.
What?
That's got to be the pony guy.
We
have in here with us right now, Jake, some young men from the national champions. AYBT, is that right? AYBT national champions. Going into 8th grade?
Yes.
You guys can stand a little closer. We don't bite. There we go. Okay, right here we got Josh Vincent, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you got the mic, so you get to do all the talking at first here.
Yes.
You know this is streaming live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Look at your socks.
Yeah, those are some nice pink
He's
socks.
styling.
Thank
He's
you.
just styling.
Not everybody can pull off pink socks. You can. I can.
I can't.
Josh can.
Yes.
So guys,
You're national champion.
tell us a little bit, Josh, tell us a little bit about your season, how you think it went. Do you know your record, or if you don't, make up one? You know, surely you know how many you lost. You don't know? Anybody?
They were 203 from what I've heard.
Jake says they were about 203,
Yeah.
and that's just like 2 weekends of
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah, it was a tough weekend.
Okay. So do you guys travel a lot over the summer?
We just go to like Bloomington, Decatur, Peoria, and Springfield.
Just around the area? And
Yeah.
tournaments about every weekend, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys are all from different junior highs?
Me and Sam are from CEL, and then those 3 are from the junior high.
Junior high. And you also have recruited a couple kids from Peoria,
Yeah.
a kid from Mount Pulaski, and then another kid just moving to Lincoln. Is that right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Isaiah Bowers.
Isaiah Bowers? Okay. I heard he's a pretty good little athlete.
Yeah.
So, good. That's good. That's what we need. We need to start recruiting some kids in here, right?
Yeah.
So,
Who was your favorite team to play in this area?
The Thunder.
Thunder?
Where were they from?
They were from Bloomington.
Yeah. Were you match up good against them, or you just whoop them?
It was a good matchup.
Okay.
There's also a team out of Champaign Heat. Did you guys play them?
No.
Okay, because some of them look like they're in college. And I'm not kidding. They had tattoos. We took an going to be freshman team, and we saw you guys there too, over in Peoria and Decatur. And some of these kids, I don't know what's in the water, but they look like men. And
Tattooing.
yeah. But I talked to one of your coaches the other day, and Lincoln's never going to be the tallest kids. We're always small. I don't know why. But if you guys play the game right, you're going to be successful, and that's exactly what happened. You come home with the first place finish, right?
Yeah.
Just play the system, play hard. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you guys were probably a little undersized.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
Beat up on them big boys. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yep.
And we fall pretty hard.
Yeah, it just hurts.
It does.
It just
We
hurts.
can't get up. So, Josh, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like we said earlier, you're all going in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And what junior high?
Chester East.
Chester East. What position do you play?
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. And any special moments this year, memories? I
No.
mean, obviously winning the championship, that's pretty big. But
You had a pretty big game at the college, didn't you? When you guys played in the 7th grade tournament?
For county.
Yeah. I thought I saw you playing. You had a
Yeah, I
couple
played
big
there.
shots.
how many? What was your highest scoring game? Do you know?
21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's pass the mic down to here. Give us your name, school, position. Oh, well, your parent. Who are your parents? Got to give them some kudos.
Joel and Deanne Vinson.
Okay. There we go.
My name's Cameron Nichols. I go to the Lincoln Junior High. I play the 3 guard.
Okay. And your parents?
Amanda Rogers, Chris Nichols.
Okay. Okay. How many? What was your high scores? Most points scored in the game?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Well. All right. Not a lot of. That's good because that means you're playing as a team and not as an individual. So that's a good there. Pass it on down there to this young man.
My name is Titus Cannon. I go to Lincoln Junior High, and my parents are Sheila and Lee Cannon.
Sheila and Lee Cannon. Okay. Any game that stands out? High-scoring game, defensive game?
I think one game. I almost outscored the other team. I had 28. They had 30.
Wow. So would you beat them 32-28?
No. We had I don't know. We had 80, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know one game. I think it might have been you're in Peoria, Decatur. I think it was Decatur. You guys almost scored 100 points.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
had 99.
99.
And the ref held the ball out of bounds for 40 seconds. So, yeah.
Apparently he doesn't know that. It said Lincoln right here, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to have to talk with him. Because that's what we do at Lincoln. We score, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
I'm Sam Birnbaum. I play for Chester East. I play the 4 spot, and my parents are Lori and Keith Birnbaum.
Okay.
And the best memory of winning nationals was just winning nationals for me,
Yeah.
and just
Now,
the experience went along with it.
Did you guys get a trophy or anything? A
Yeah.
big trophy? Probably some medals. Now, where does that trophy go? Where do you display it?
I have
Just
no idea.
Put it in the closet? And,
Yeah.
well, maybe you guys can have it at your house like they do the Stanley Cup, where you can each of
Everybody
you have
pass
it
it
for a
around.
while. Have it for a month and just keep passing it down the line. How's that sound?
Pretty good.
Okay. Well, that's just something thrown out
How big's
there.
the trophy?
How big is the trophy?
All right.
Which one is it, that or that? Because you guys are about a foot off.
I think it's probably Tate.
Tate? Okay. Let's pass it down to Tate there.
My name is Tate Sloan. I go to Lincoln Junior High. My parents are Chuck and Gail Sloan.
Okay.
And my favorite matchup would have to be against Thunder.
The Thunder? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys play them a lot. Yeah? So that's a pretty good matchup.
Yeah.
Good deal. You got anything, Jake?
Good.
Well, guys, you guys play any other sports? I know you play football. Huh? You play baseball? Okay. So what do you do now? I mean, I know football's starting up. Basketball's a year-round sport, right? So, junior high basketball will be starting up here pretty soon. How do you guys, what's your team going to look like next year, Tate?
For junior high or summer league.
Junior high.
We should be pretty good.
Should be pretty good. How's Chester East looking? Pretty good.
I think Comic's their coach.
Well,
That's scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. How's that work out for you guys with Josh being your coach?
He's all right.
Does Josh
He's
yell
all
at you a
right.
lot?
He's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he stomps around on the sidelines. You should see him.
Is he intense? He was an intense player. That's good. That's good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming in today. Keep up the good work. And you guys will be driving here in a couple years, right? So make sure your parents bring you back out here, when time comes and get you a good deal on a Ford. All right? Thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend, and we'll keep up on you
Hey.
as your careers continue.
These guys need to get their parents out of the bounce house.
Yeah, you're going to have to go get your parents out of the bounce house. So, go ride a pony, go bounce around. And Josh, I think the dunk tank's open if you want to go sit on that platform.
Yep.
Okay? All right, guys, thanks for coming in. All right, that's the national champion 8th grade squad from Lincoln, Illinois. Congratulations to them. AYBT national champions, first place victory.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm telling you, man, we've got some young players
do.
in our basketball system coming up. I mean, studs.
Yeah. Well, let's take our final commercial break. We come back, we'll wrap up with some NFL.
Okay.
You know,
We can
NFL.
go down that road.
NFL. So stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats, 96.3 WLCNonline.com.
That's quality right there.
Are we in a circus?
Jim is on his
It's
game.
like circus music.
Are you kidding? That's winning baseball right there.
Yeah,
You
that's
hear
good.
that and you know exactly where that's coming from.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That sounds pretty good. Welcome back to Cheap Seats. Scott Kirby, Jake Johnston. Jim Xamis Ford here in Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road, Lincoln's west side. We do have the man himself in with us right now, Mr. Jim Xamis. Good morning.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Matthew.
Oh, no.
You said the man.
The man. Good morning, Jim. Thanks for sitting down with us here for a few minutes.
You bet.
What you got going on out here today? There's a lot going on.
Absolutely, there is. In 1989, January 2nd, 1989, Kathy and I purchased the dealership from Tom Ashley, and we're actually in our 25th year, but we're celebrating our 24th anniversary today, and so we got a big thank you going on. As you guys can see, we're going to get Jeff number 2 in the rat race obstacle course out there a little bit later. We think that'll be a treat, and then when he's good and hot from that, we're going to put him in the dunk tank and
give him a heart attack.
Absolutely. We're going to charge $1 for a couple of throws, because the cheerleaders are going to be here and we want to raise some money. But I think we're going to raise it when Jeff gets in the tank. I think we'll go to $10.
Absolutely.
$10.
Yeah, because all the extra. Yeah, he's showing all the water is going to come out, so we're going to have to fill that baby up. Yeah.
I want to start the bidding at $10
and
find out where it gets to.
I didn't think about that. Bidding may be a great way to go on that.
Exactly right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We might have to put this on eBay real quick. Highest bidder gets to dunk Jeff.
Get a quick post on there. I bet we can get that baby up there pretty good, Jeff.
Yeah, there is a lot going on out here. You got the rat race, inflatable balloon, dunk tank, and you got some ponies out here.
We're going to have some pony rides for the kids, and we're going to have plenty of hot dogs and bratwurst, and we got some drawings. We really got some great tickets. We got VIP for the fair for Toby Keith.
Nice.
And then we've got a great act coming to our fair this year.
Absolutely.
And we've got I think 4 sets of tickets to give away for that show, which that is a great show.
Craig Morgan's a good show.
I tell you what, he is good, and the fair really stepped up, I think, this year and got a quality. I mean, each year I think it gets a little better, but this year,
last year Jared Neiman
was fantastic.
A great show.
The people that did not come to that show last year really
they missed out.
Yeah,
was.
We've had some Wade Hayes back a few years. I helped sponsor that one and some other guys. So I think if you don't come to the fair this year.
Yeah, especially for Craig Morgan.
Yeah,
Morgan's a great show.
guy. You don't have a pulse because this guy.
And they've got brush fire opening for them, and I just learned this the other day. There's a Lincoln native in that band. Can't think of his name right now. Kurt Ellis. Kirk Ellis. Yeah, he's a Lincoln native, and there's also the lead singer, Brett Gillen. I believe he's from Bloomington. I know Greg Alexander played basketball with him at ISU, so that's kind of neat to have.
Absolutely.
And they're doing well. They're a great band, and they open for a lot of bands. I know they opened for Lady Antebellum and obviously Craig Morgan. So, yeah, that is it sounds like the Logan County Fair is going to be the place to be this year.
I tell you what, and we're right in between, right before the state fair. So I mean, if you get your kick boots on and kind of get ready for this country, because they've got a lot of great stuff at the state fair too. So we're going to start it off right this year.
Well, why not roll up to the Logan County Fair in a new Ford?
Absolutely.
What do you have any deals going on today, Jim?
We always got deals going on. Actually, Matthew and I have been out the last couple of weeks. We've been all over scouring the country and going to a lot of Ford Motor Company sales. And that, when I say Ford Motor Company sale, that means you have to be a Ford authorized dealer to go to this sale. It's not open to everybody. It's just Ford. And these are products that we buy back from Ford Motor Company. And we brought home some just unbelievable vehicles. Some 2000, well, right out front we've got a 2013 Lincoln MKZ, and that's the new redesigned Lincoln. And when we brought it home, it had 26 miles on it. But what happened is that coming out of the factory, then when they pull them, getting ready to load them onto the trucks, somebody touched it and scratched it. And once they scratch it, they have to fix it. But once they fix something on a Lincoln or a Ford, they cannot sell it as new. So I was able to buy this thing with super duper low mileage, but way back of what it should sell for. Basically, you're buying a brand new pre-owned car because of that one little scratch on there.
Don't get any ideas, Jay. Leave your keys in your pocket.
I'm telling you right now, this thing in front of me with the
what do you think of that?
Unbelievably huge moonroof.
That is the Lincoln. That's the new Z right there. But that has the Ford actually patented that roof, and if you look at that roof, it's an all glass roof.
Yeah.
And when the roof goes up, and on a moonroof, just part of it goes back inside.
Yeah.
Well, this is the whole roof lifts up and goes back over the back glass.
It's almost a convertible.
Yeah, it's a convertible with sides.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Easy way
unbelievable.
to-
Yeah, it's
That's
really
nice.
I'll tell you what, in that car, the inside, if you look at it, if you guys would go into the inside, because Jeff, I showed him last time you guys out, there's no shifter in there.
Uh-oh, Jeff's getting in it.
Yeah, you look at the center, look at the center console, and that's where you push park,
Yep.
reverse, and everything. It's push button start
Nice.
or remote start. If you're walking up to the car, you just push your little button on your remote, and it'll start up. And then Matthew's favorite sitting over here is that's a 2014 Mustang GT convertible.
That's 14, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the 14.
5.0.
Yeah, those go fast and
Yeah.
look good.
Bring the thunder.
Yes.
Thing that's done. And Jake, you and
We
I
would look good.
and you and I with our haircuts, we could go out there and really let the air.
exactly right.
We could really let our hair down.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah, we can let our hair down. Ash is over here laughing because he's the only one with hair here.
This big Lincoln in front of us, that big of a vehicle, and there's in the window sticker there, it has a 45 for miles per gallon.
That is actually a hybrid. And Ford, you can actually drive up to 65 miles an hour in that car on battery.
Wow.
So you can actually drive down the interstate on that car and be in all electric mode.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. They've got some really great things out here, and really, this today is all about just saying thanks. We've been here, like I say, we're in our 25th year. Lincoln and Logan County, and really Central Illinois has really treated us well, and you got to say thank you once in a while. So today's the day. Today's thank you day.
Well, Jim,
Cooking some hot dogs and
Hot dogs and brats, and we got the ice cream truck here, so we've got popsicles and
Lisa the
ice
prize
cream.
girl hanging out,
ice cream
handing out
sandwiches.
some ice cream sandwiches and popcorn.
Good deal.
And I forgot about the popcorn. That's it, but that's here every day. So anyway.
Well, Jim, thanks for having us in. The
we
big
love
guys will be on next. I'm sure you'll be back on with them.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Jeff number 2. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
my hero at night.
It's awesome.
I'm thinking about bringing some of my vinyl over some night, Jeff, and we'll play it together, buddy.
Sounds
Some of my
good.
Jethro Tull and Led Zeppelin. How about that?
Nice.
All right, Jim. Well,
Hey,
thanks.
thank you, guys.
We're
Thank
gonna
you.
take another commercial break. We come back. We're going to wrap up our show with some NFL talk and some other happenings going on. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 WLCNonline.com.
That's great.
Yeah.
Go Bears!
Yes, I'll be over at the Bears training camp Wednesday.
Yes, you will.
Went
Reporting
last year.
live.
Yeah.
For
live,
96.3.
96.3.
WLCN.
You're in the Cheap Seats. We're at Jim Xamis Ford, Scott Kirby, Jake the Furniture Guy Johnston. Getting ready to wrap this show up so the big dogs can take over. A lot going on out here today, Jake.
Yeah, I'm signing up for a couple of them Super Soakers, too.
Yeah, that
I'm all about the Super Soakers.
looks like one of them's spoken
Uh-oh.
for.
Yep.
You better sign up for
Grabbing
that.
hold.
Some Super Soakers to be given away today. Jeff number 2 and Jim will be taking over for us here in the next few minutes. We're going to wrap up our show here today with some football talk. Just like to let the listeners know that a little different aspect that we're doing this year for Lincoln high school football.
Yeah.
We got the guys up in the booth, and I'm going to be down on the sidelines reporting.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a little different aspect. I talked to Coach
Jack
Mack.
Kirby,
Yes.
sideline reporter.
Reporting from the sidelines. Like Tony the Goose, Saragusa.
Back to you,
But
Jim.
hopefully I can be, hopefully I can be a little more knowledgeable than him because he doesn't have much to say down there, the Goose. So we're going to try this out, and hopefully it's entertaining. I talked to Coach Mack a couple weeks ago about it,
He's
and
excited.
Joe excited about it. And they said a lot of the, broadcast, sports broadcasting are going to that.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be pretty exciting, a little different aspect of on-the-field action, maybe, get in there and report on an injury or, a situation or,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. It might be a little rough start, being new, but you know, it's exciting, and I'm looking forward to it.
See you in the backfield with the referee.
Yeah, it might be the first time that a broadcaster gets ejected for a game, but you know, I'll keep it on the down low. You know, I'll be professional about it. So I'm looking forward to that. So tune in to.
I'm looking forward to you being professional.
Hey, that's what we do here. We're all professional.
That's exactly right. Something.
Yeah, something else that we're going to do this year new.
Yeah.
We're going to have the 96.3 Fantasy Football Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for a little bit. We're going to have some more information for you next week. I'll let you know when the draft is going to be. We're going to take probably the first. I haven't decided if we're going to do. We'll see how it goes. We'll take up to 12 teams.
Okay.
So tune in next week. We'll get it out there on the Facebook and all that about more details. But the first 12 to sign up. We'll have a live draft. We'll have it on somewhere within Lincoln. Get a meeting
I'm really
place.
hoping Comnick's in there because he's horrible at fantasy football.
It's going to be a free entry, and we're going to work on getting a couple of prize, baskets put together. And it'll probably be something ongoing because we won't find out the winner until January.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to want to give away Knights action tickets because you're not going to be able to use them in January. So we'll come up with something. We'll fix up. We'll work on that prize basket throughout the year. But it's free. It's fantasy football. It's the thing to do now.
Absolutely.
So
you're saying the number one pick without a doubt. Seal it down. Lock it up.
That. I'm not personally saying that, but that's just what people are saying.
All right.
We just talked to Mr.
A couple of Xamis guys here. Yeah,
Jason Rohr. He said if he has number one pick, he's taking AP all day.
He said lock it down.
And you don't like that pick.
Well, me personally, I go off of past history with a lot of different things, but also injuries. And in NFL football, you only have 16 weeks. So if you get injured for 4 to 6 weeks, you're missed a big chunk of the year. Adrian Peterson has shown in his past to have some injuries, and last year had a huge year. I mean, it was monster. He's talking about hitting 2,500 yards this year rushing. I don't know if you can get to that, especially if you're on the sidelines. We'll see. The guy's a freak.
Well,
but with his offensive line and everything, I think he does have an opportunity of taking a shot that can put him out for a little while.
He's going to have a target on his back.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the go-to guy. They lose Percy Harvin, and I think Seattle loses Percy Harvin too with a little hip injury. He might be out for the season. But for Minnesota to lose he's just an all-around player, Percy Harvin. You can line him up in the slot. You can line him up wide. You can put him in the backfield. And
receive kicks and punts,
he received a lot of focus from the other teams. But now that he's gone, I don't even know who the receivers are.
Yeah.
I mean,
they'll be okay, but they're not Adrian Peterson. Teams are going to be lined up against that run. If you stop their run, they're not going to do a whole lot, in my opinion.
They're going to put 8-9 guys in the box, and they're going to make you beat you through the air. Because Christian Ponder, he is not. He hasn't really proven himself.
No, he's not a bad quarterback, but at the same time, he's not elite.
No.
And I don't believe their offensive line's elite either.
Well, yeah, that's probably about all the Vikings talk. We'll talk all year, but we got to get on to bigger and better things.
When it's Bears against Vikings,
the Bears kind of interested in see what they're going to do this year. They got a new coaching staff. They say they're going to put some points on the board. We talked earlier, Jake. Are they going to be able to stop the other team from putting points on the board? They're getting old.
I would say, that's the worry, right? They're maybe gaping holes. We'll see. They have a decent, defensive line, but like you said, they're getting a little older. They've made some changes there even. So that team, I would say, has the ability to be possibly one of the best offensive teams in the NFL. But defensively, which would be a reverse, they might be kind of scary.
Yeah.
Might not be a whole lot of fun when they're on the field. Might be time to go get popcorn.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm getting excited. College football's right around the corner too. I mean, here in about 2 or 3 weeks, it's just going to be a full show of football.
Absolutely. So, well, and the other day I took my nephew out to get his pads and helmet.
I saw you out there.
And I tell you what, it was hard to get those off him.
Yeah.
He was ready to start hitting somebody that day.
Is that his first time in pads?
This is his second year. Well, yeah, he played last year and wasn't. I mean, that's probably his favorite sport now, I would guess.
Yeah, well, I remember when Bryson first started playing back in 2nd grade, when he got those pads. I think he slept in them one night. I mean, he wouldn't take that helmet off. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just like, man, this is great. You know, then as they get older, it's not so great.
That's,
But,
well,
you know,
it is still great.
yeah,
but
it is. But it's fun. And I was out there, was it Wednesday or Thursday night out at the fields, and pretty good turnout.
Thursday, yeah.
And I talked to
Real good turnout, yeah.
several kids out. Still kids signing up. It's not too late to sign up. So anybody out there that wants to get their kids signed up for JFL, get on out to the fields.
Yep.
They're there 5 o'clock at night till 7:30. Let's go out, sign them up. It's not too late. They have to have 10 practices in before they can
Yep.
play a game. But we don't play games until probably towards the middle to end of August.
Yeah.
And
Plenty of time.
Still plenty of time.
And if they haven't signed up, they can still sign up. You know.
Yeah.
Because I was actually talking to a couple of kids at the park the other day, and I asked them if they were playing football. They're like, "Well, we didn't get signed up." I was like, "No, get out there." I said, "I guarantee, drop my name if you have to. I don't care, but you can play.
Yeah, we don't
just get out there. You know."
Now, once the season starts, it's hard because by the time you get 10
Can't get
practices,
practices
that's
in,
2
yeah.
weeks. You've
Yep.
already missed, 2 or 3 games, so it's not even worth it.
Yep.
But the older kids, our numbers are down, which happens every year. So really encouraging, 6th through 8th grade to get out there and sign up.
Well, I tell you, and it's amazing how much stronger these practices can make you. You're talking about the older kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're playing basketball and other sports and baseball, this is going to make you a lot stronger.
Right.
It's also going to help with a lot of different areas and that you can translate into other sports. So, I definitely would encourage any of the kids to get out there, and parents should be doing that as well.
Right. Well, Jake, we need to get out of here. It's about 10 after 10. The big dog's ready to take over. They're going to be out here until 1. They'll be out here till 1, giving away prizes, signing up for things.
They've got to get Jeff out of the
super
dunk
soaps.
tank.
Jeff is going through the rat race and the dunk tank and riding a pony.
He was already riding the pony.
So
he is a pony boy.
Yeah, bring your camcorders, your smartphones, tape that, and put it on YouTube and all that good stuff.
No, please don't.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So, get on out here, Jim Xamis Ford, 2301 Woodlawn Road for their huge anniversary celebration today. Free food.
I think the food's ready. Let's go. We're done.
Let's go. Yep, we're done.
Cut it.
That's the end of the show for us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next Saturday at Jake's.
At Jake's.
We're at your place. So
all right. Bring it.
We will bring it, and we will be there next Saturday, 9 o'clock at Jake's. Thanks for tuning in. You're in the cheap seats with Scott Kirby, Jake Johnston.
Good day.